More and more advertisers are using this method each and every day. It's going to help you consistently create profitable ad campaigns. Now, what is it? Now, when we create our ad copy, our headlines, and our funnels, we need to make sure that there is one really important thing, and that is having a really clear message that not only our viewer understands, but also takes it the same way that you're trying to put across. And there is a very certain way that we do this. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and smash that bell button to get instant notifications on new videos just like this one. So let's go ahead and have a look at what I call the K.I.S.S copy check, K.I.S.S copy check. You've probably heard of K.I.S.S, right? Which is keep it super simple. That's what we need to do. Now, unfortunately, when we create our copy, our funnels, our websites, our stores, we're just blasting information, putting down headlines and all this kind of copy and in our ads as well. And we think it makes sense because it makes sense to us, right? We're writing it, or, even somebody else who's written it. Have they gone through this process? So this is a pretty important process, and I'm going to show how to use this free tool to make sure that your copy is always clear and understandable. Now in 2022, moving into 23, people are getting so much busier now, and we're finding that people are only spending 8 seconds to view your content. And that doesn't matter if it's an ad, if it's organic, if it's your sales page, your store, it doesn't matter. 8 seconds is all we have. So we need to make it K.I.S.S proof. Keep it super simple. Now, what I want to do here is I want to have a look at how do we make this super simple. And there is one thing. What we need to do is we need to create our copy that is aimed at a 5th grader or even a 4th grader. A 5th grader is fine. Quite often our copy can be hard to understand, which will just mean people will bounce. They won't get your thing. And what I want to do is I want to cover, in this book here, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, I want to cover 4 really important points. And yes, there's going to be some spelling because I've just drafted this, and I'm also going to show how this works for pages. So there's been no draft editing here. I've just typed it up just so you can see this in live action. Okay, so the first point is what we think we are saying to our customers, and what our customers are actually hearing are 2 different things. And customers make buying decisions not based on what we say, but what they hear or read. Nobody will listen to you if your message isn't clear, no matter how expensive your marketing material may be. So there we go. That obviously will drive up ad costs. Point 3, how many people are buying from our competitors because they've communicated more clearly than we have. And point 4, the second mistake brands make is they cause their customers to burn too many calories in an effort to understand their offer. When having to process too much seemingly random information, people begin to ignore the source of that useless information in an effort to save calories. In other words, there's a survival mechanism within our customer's brain that is designed to tune us out should we ever start confusing them. Okay, so the tool that I'm going to reveal will help you take your copy from like a grade 7th or 9th or 10th, where it kind of becomes, where it's classed as confusing, and make it clear and simple for a 5th grader. So quote 4 highlights an important mistake all advertisers make when we write or talk on video, in our body text of our ads, in our headlines, in our sales funnels, in our stores. Okay, because it is so important. So let's have a look at how do we check our message is clear for a 5th grade level. Now the answer is simple, and it is a free tool. You may have heard of it. It's called Hemingway app. Now just go to hemingwayapp.com or just click the link below this video and head over to Hemingway. Now you just need to remove the default text. Now first, I'm just going to grab the page, everything that we see here, and I'm just going to, well, the main content, and I'm just going to paste this in. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to see a whole different range of different colored highlights. You can see on the right here, we have a readability grade of 6. We have the 5 different highlights here. 5 usually just means I suggest to change that word, and the others just try and rephrase things. Yellows try to make those sentences a bit easier to read. Again, this goes back to those points, and when it's red, it's very difficult to read. So if you have a look at this first paragraph here that I wrote on this piece of content, is classed as very hard to read. Then we have some yellow here. Now one thing to do is just read through it. Like if we go to, we could like just break it down, and that usually will fix it. So that is one way of doing it. So we've removed that big block of red highlight. You obviously need to work through the rest of it, the mistakes, like the second mistake. I don't even know what that word is. And because. So you can see here it picks up spelling mistakes and everything as well. Okay. Now it works the same for ads. So if I go to my assets of all my ads, I go to a particular ad that I'm going to use. Let's scroll down, and I'm going to select this ad here, this bottom one, and I'm going to copy this, go to the Hemingway app, remove all that, paste it in. Okay, now I have tweaked this, but it's flagging this consistently word, and that's okay. I'm going to leave that because I'm advertising to advertisers, and typically they use the word consistently. I want to consistently create profitable ads. That is usually what they're thinking. So if you have a look at this, is a grade 6. Now I could probably try and get this down to a grade 5. You can see there's no red or yellow. I could see if it's like just how it's sitting. I could tweak some things. 123 conversion fixes checklist for ads and funnels. For only $7, maybe I'll just put a full stop there, and look, that changes it to a grade 5. Because it thinks the sentence is quite too long and it doesn't really make sense. So for only $7, the checklist has helped me consistently create profitable ads. Get sales funnels to convert well over 10% CBR to cold traffic. Advertisers save 78%, price increases soon. So there we go, we've got it from a 6 to a 5, but quite often you will have copy that's like a 10 or a 9, or I've even seen 12. So this is important for your body text, your headlines on your stores, your websites, your funnels. It really doesn't matter, but you can see how important it is. Okay, so some tips. If there are any highlights, just try and simplify the sentences down, remove some words, finish off that sentence and break it down and split it into 2 sentences that are easier to read. Quite often too, you might have to delete all the text and paste it back in, refresh the page. Sometimes it's a little glitch. So those are the different tips. But it is really important that we have a very clear and easy message to understand, and we're not having to burn any more calories. If you like this video, hit that like button below. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and hit that bell button to get instant notifications on new videos just like these to help you boost the performance and your sales of your ad campaigns. Let me know in the comments below your biggest tip that you got out of this video. I really look forward to seeing how that has helped you skyrocket your sales and maximize your ROAS. Click the link below this video to get more quick wins just like this.